Hey everybody, my name is Sam and welcome back to our channel. As you can see, I'm in the vehicle, got Rugrat 1 and 2 behind me. We are out of the state and we are heading back home. So, big old hint there, we did something with our property today. So, stick around and see what all we got into. Alright, we have got to get this back of the Tahoe cleaned out. For those of you wondering, this is a Tahoe, it's a different vehicle, it is not ours. We are borrowing it from Angela's dad. He said, hey, need to move some stuff, need to haul some stuff. It's yours to use because I don't drive it too much. So we're taking advantage of it. We've got to get out the things we don't need, which is mainly the weight distribution hitch we bought the other day. That's a whole other story in itself. We'll tell you guys that later whenever Angela can join us for that fun story time. And otherwise, I don't know that much else is going to be cleaned out. We'll probably put the ladder on the trailer and put some more weight on that tongue of the trailer so that it's not flopsy mopsy out there. And I don't know, guys. We're just gonna get the car loaded up, but I'll see you guys probably when we're down there hooking the trailer up too. All right, I'm going to back up to the mower trailer. Elijah is my spotter. He's gonna back me up. I'm gonna hand the GoPro off to him so he can get some cool action shots for you guys. So here you go. All right.
Stop.
All right, crank it down. It's gonna sit on it.
Go back like a centimeter. Okay. Stop. Back another centimeter if you can. Okay. It's sitting right on it. You can go ahead and hop out.
Good job. I'm going to take off the roof panels that are on top of this mower cage. I put them there when we got this thing so that it stayed dry and out of the sun. I want to take care of it as much as we can, but they're not going to ride down the highway. So I'm going to go and pull those off, double check our load binder points or the straps and everything, make sure it's all good, plus add our ladder to the tongue to help it from, you know, add more weight to the tongue. It'll tow a whole lot better. It did fine bringing this mower from home, or from where it was to our home, which was about 25 miles. But it was still kind of wobbly. The tailgate or ramp on the back of this trailer adds a lot of weight back there, so sometimes it can be difficult to get balanced. But either way, I'm jabbering. I'm just going to add stuff to the tongue to get it loaded down right, and yeah, that's what I'm doing next. Oh, that's a cool mower. Alright guys, it's all tied down, everything is good. The original straps, whenever we brought this home from the terminal, shipping terminal, are still good. I still cinch them down one click a piece, but they've not moved, which is awesome. This thing is now ready to travel across state lines on the interstate for about an hour and a half to our new property. So, let's get our stuff packed and let's hit the road.
This is very cool. I bet it'll do some good cutting through trees. I think it's 3 inches in diameter. It can cut through something that thick. Cool.
It is time to say farewell for now.
Just for a little bit.
Yep, we're gonna have a guys day on the road in the rain or drizzle, so
I'm gonna make soap.
have fun.
You too.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We might happen to get lost at lunch and maybe Tractor Supply and
Toy stores.
yeah, toy store, but we'll make it home eventually.
All right.
You got to find my iPhone if you wonder where I'm at.
Yep.
We are on the road, not very far. We just pulled out of the driveway, but we did our double checks. Everybody's got their wallets, including the boys. They have birthday money they want to spend, and I got mine because, you know, who else is bankrolling this endeavor? And we've got our entertainment. Apparently I'm not enough entertainment for the boys, so they want to bring their tablets, but That's okay, I understand. And yeah, we are ready to hit the road and cross over the mountains. So I'll try and get a little footage here and there for you guys as we drive over. You know, as long as it's something worth watching. All good? Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some turkey. Two minutes down the road and we've already got turkey across the road. Cool. 4 minutes down the road, we're already stopping at a gas station. Might as well fill up so we don't have to on hopefully the whole trip. This is going to be expensive, but what you gonna do? It's go juice. If you want to go, you need the juice. All right, 50 bucks later, now we're poorer and ready to hit the road with our go juice. Tennessee, guys. About to get passed by a truck going downhill. Dude's got a death wish. I don't think he's familiar with the fact that this is very steep inclines here. I'm doing the speed limit for vehicles. Trucks are even lower, and here he goes. The mountains you see over there as we're passing are the same ones we drove through, and it's all national forest. So there is supposed to be some huge wilderness, rough country, backpack camping situations out there. I guess if the balloon goes up, a lot of people in this area are going to be hitting the woods, so it's not the place you want to go. Anyway, just random thoughts as I'm driving along. We went ahead and made a pit stop here at one of the cities we passed through. The boys have got their lunch back there. We are parked here, like quadruple parked. But otherwise, things are going great. Trailer's doing great. Tahoe, the boys, me. You guys doing great? Good. Anyway, just want to let you know.
Still good. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. Stop. That's good.
We have made it safe and sound to our temporary parking spot, which is my brother's farm. He is very close to our property and our farm, so very convenient. And he's given us a spot to park the mower plus our temporary accommodations. I don't know if that video is going to show before or after this, so I won't say much more, but you guys will see it. Sit tight. Next thing to do is just unhook it and let it sit right here. We're going to leave it here until we come back for the weekend. but it's here. The trailer's here. Awesome. So let's go ahead and drop this thing and then go over to our property and check things out. Well, already jumping in. All right, now we'll do the lock. All right, crank her up.
Good. Good.
Well, we're all done here. Elijah is closing the gate behind us, and we are going to drive over to our property now. Probably the thing you've been waiting for the most out of this video. I don't know. I really don't have a clue how this video is going to end up on YouTube, thumbnail and title wise, but if you're still here, thanks. We appreciate it. You guys are watching some of the more boring stuff for people who probably don't just have an interest in what we're doing as a family. So we appreciate it all the same. Well, as you guys saw there from that drone footage, we are here at the property and we have made it back to our little woods clearing. We did, I mean, it doesn't look like much, but we did quite a bit of work last weekend, our very first weekend out here on the property. We had our push mower and our weed eater, and we did great to make this much of a dent in the place, honestly. Where the Tahoe here is parked was just as grown up and overgrown as this stuff over here. You couldn't get to it at all. There was no road. This is not anything that was here before. This was all grown up. We pushed it down, mowed it down, and otherwise made what was this kind of woods turn into this portal into the woods. So that was cool. I won't say it was fun because last weekend it was ridiculously hot. The real feel was 103 degrees. And it was horrible. It was a rough first weekend on our property, and the reason why there's no footage from that trip at all. There's like maybe 2 minutes worth of a clip, and that's it. So we don't really have anything planned to do here at the property today. I mean, it's already about 5:30 in the evening, but we could not drive this far over without coming over to the property. I wanted to make sure that our things we left in the woods are still here. So T-post, good. And then our old crusty push mower and weed eater, it's still there, but nobody's gonna want it. Honestly, when we came around that first turn, I had to put the Tahoe in 4-wheel drive because it's really muddy and slushy back there, and it started to spin in 2-wheel, so doubt anybody's been over here either. But the woods are really cool. We'll be sure and show you guys a lot of these in the upcoming videos for sure. It is largely flat, which we were thrilled to find out when we first looked at the property. We hiked all through these woods, and it seriously is as flat as what you see here. So that is really cool. There are some cool features in the woods. One being the spring-fed pond, which is in the corner. The other being that there are a bunch of old bottles around in here. We found a couple of little Bo Peep glass bottles. And then there is a tire graveyard. Awesome. So there's a ton of tires in one area we got to deal with. And then in one other section, pretty close to the tire graveyard, is what looks like a bumper or stainless steel trim from a very old vehicle sticking up out of the ground. Who knows? There might be an old Lincoln down there. We don't know. We had one of our viewers suggest that we should come metal detect this area, and that is awesome. We would love to do that. We don't own a metal detector, but I think Angela's dad might have one. I don't know. Either way, put that on our bucket list of things that'd be cool to do out here. I don't really know of anything else to talk about or show and tell other than it's nice to be here. I wish we were staying. Wish Angela was here and wish it was a weekend so we could start doing stuff, but it's not. It's Wednesday and she's back at home, although she is out shopping with her mom. She's enjoying her grown-up alone time and the thing and the sanity things you need as a parent. She is definitely enjoying that, and I think that's awesome. I've had a blast with the boys. They've been great with me. We've done a lot of guy stuff. Oh, I just stuck you in the tree, sorry. We've done a lot of guy stuff, and they keep reminding me that we are still going to get some toys or stuff later, so yep. Otherwise, I'm just walking around in the woods and keep my eye out for snakes and kind of just enjoying being on the property. When the kids are not crazy, and I guess the neighbors are not target practicing, it is nice and peaceful. Oh, spider web. Ah, thought y'all was supposed to get that. I took that one in the mouth. Protein. Anyway, whenever it's quiet, it's nice and peaceful. But we're out in the country and we have our feral children, and they are free to be the boys they are meant to be, so it's all right. They'll get tired eventually, or their mouths and voices will get all hoarse and not work anymore. So there's a hawk flying right above us, at least 100 feet though, at the top of the trees, and so it's doing its, I don't know, hawk sounds. I'm such a city boy. It's doing its hawk sounds, and that's really cool. That's so cool. We just stopped and we're watching it, and it's just flying around right above us. It's probably waiting to eat us. It's all right. Got to be a big old hawk to take this thing down. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. I lost my train of thought, other than that is awesome. This is awesome. I don't know. I'm geeking out. I'm enjoying this. This is so cool. What do you think about the woods and everything, guys?
Really cool. Yeah. The guy turned his stick into a gun, but it's not really a gun. I just pretend.
That's all right. It's all about pretending.
Yeah. There's
a lot of grown-ups that pretend about stuff too. All sorts of pretend. Alright guys, I guess that's probably going to wrap up our trip and this portion of the video, really. We brought over our big brush mower, and that is going to be featured in at least one dedicated video, and then goodness gracious, all sorts of videos in the future. It is probably the #1 piece of equipment that we're going to be having to use on the property for maintaining the large grasses and taking care of a lot of the scrub under the woods down here and everything. It is a real blessing for us to be able to get that machine, and we look forward to getting to show it off and show you guys how a machine like that is useful for us and how much we can do with it here on the property as far as transforming it from what you see here to whatever it becomes in the future. I appreciate you guys watching as always. I know Angela would say that if she was here, to leave us a comment down below. We love to read them. Otherwise, take care, and we'll see you guys next time on the homestead. And then I would say, see ya. Bye.